This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Stranger Things Scoops Ahoy Ice Cream Parlor Triple Shock Shadow. Real mysterious, eh? So this has been sitting in the freezer for a while, and it is now finally time for me to take a look at this. Pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right here. Pause if you want to take a look at what's written down there. I think the DMK Ice GmbH was the same one as from the Sahnemoo ice cream that we took a look at yesterday. So I guess they are producing ice cream and they license out, or well, get licenses from all sorts of folks. Maybe that's the thing behind them. But pause if you want to take a look at the ingredients list right here in German and in Dutch, I guess, and in, what's that? French. I guess it's French, eh? Yeah. Pause if you want to take a look at that as well. Let's zoom in on that real quick. Okay, for some reason the recording stopped, the SD card. I'm using a micro SD card with an SD card adapter because I didn't want to buy like a regular SD card, because you can use like the micro SD card in all sorts of stuff, and then you can use it with the adapter in your normal like camera or whatever. Maybe I have to buy a regular SD card though again, because this one here seems to be stopping every now and then, which isn't all too great. But I was talking about chocolate ice cream, interesting spelling here, not the regular spelling that we have usually nowadays. Swirled with white chocolate pieces, 12%, and cocoa containing baked goods pieces, 10%. Yeah, Gebäckstückchen. So we've got maybe some sort of baked good in here. Is it a cookie? Maybe it's a brownie thing. It's probably like a brownie style baked good that we find in here. And yeah, that's already it. Just chocolate ice cream with white chocolate pieces and some, I suppose, brownie pieces. Fair enough. Seems to be a good setup, a good idea to incorporate into an ice cream form factor. So, do not know if it was open from the shop, but it was open when I took it out of the home freezer. So yeah, let's take a quick look at that. We've got a lot of ice built up here. This is possibly down to this being open. Scent-wise, it smells of brownies, some cocoa stuff. Not too much fatty scent though. Yeah, it smells of brownies really. That's the main thing that we have here. So let us take the cutting board and set the tweezers aside and the spoon aside, and let's take the blade and run it through the ice cream. Let's see what this is like. I do like brownies. I rarely have brownies though. I don't really make them myself. I don't really bake much myself aside from pizza, but I like to have them when they are available. And we have to, well, I have to say that well, this looks actually not too bad. We've got the base ice cream, the chocolate ice cream, then we have the white chocolate pieces here. Those are swirled into it. And then we have, yeah, consistency-wise, they seem to be brownie pieces. So I think I'm going to keep the right one here, and the left one is going to be put back into the freezer. And I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, slightly out of breath, I'm now back at the desk, and it is time to take a look at the ice cream. So, the ice cream base, soft enough, cookie, well, I said cookie pieces, the baked, cocoa containing baked good pieces, the brownie pieces. Those are soft enough. The white chocolate, it's hardish, yeah. Yeah, seems to be alright. Scent-wise still, yeah, nothing has changed. Scent-wise it is still the same. So, let's take a spoonful of the base ice cream here. Oh, we've got a white chocolate piece in there. Okay, I do like this brittle texture of the white chocolate, even though I'm not a huge white chocolate fan at all. Yeah, the base ice cream just seems to be kind of a boring, regular chocolate base ice cream. As of right now, nothing to write home about at all. Bit disappointing, honestly. Yeah. Texture-wise, it's fine, I guess. I like they're like very evenly spread out white chocolate pieces that I find here with every spoon. That's very nice. But the chocolate all by itself, the chocolate ice cream all by itself, it's okay, but it feels dry. Bit weird. Probably had a couple of brownie pieces in here already without noticing. Talking about the brownie pieces, let's see if we can consume a few of these all by themselves. Not very chewy. It's broken apart with the teeth quite easily. Yeah, but it is soft enough. Texture-wise, it is certainly fine. But it doesn't seem to be the kind of brownie piece that sticks to the roof of your mouth for what feels like half an eternity. It's okay though, so overall, can't really say that I'm positively overwhelmed by this, but it's also not bad. So far it is okay. Let's try to take a look at... Okay, the white chocolate pieces are everywhere, but they are everywhere equally small. So flavor-wise, they don't really... No, they don't seem to have too much of an impact on this particular product. They do supply a decent texture though. The little chocolatey crunch they give is certainly pleasant to enjoy, pleasant to eat. Yeah. Texture is their task in this ice cream symposium. Sometimes I just say words to sound educated, but I'm not linguistically educated at all. I just watch YouTube videos and the occasional Top Gear episode. But this right here is fine. No, it is okay. Nothing fancy great, nothing bad. It's okay. So I'm going to finish this off and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I don't have anything to complain about. Scent wise, it was smelling fine. Looks wise, it was also looking fine. I guess it's not their fault that the thing sort of tore off. Maybe somebody over here in the household had a look at the ice cream previously. I hope it wasn't at the shops. Yeah, but all the ice buildup, that was probably down to the thing not being sealed properly anymore. Therefore, full points, yeah, can't deduct points for something that's probably not their fault. Color-wise, also nothing to complain about. Everything looked as it should. The white chocolate looked like white chocolate. The brownie, well, the cocoa-containing baked good pieces, those looked like cocoa-containing baked good pieces. And the chocolate ice cream looked fine too, full points. Consistency and texture-wise, I'm giving half points. I did like the crunch of the white chocolate swirls, or the like little curls that were swirled into the ice cream. However, I didn't really like the texture of the brownies. I think they should have been a bit more chewy. They were a bit dry. Okay, but not as I like my brownies. Even though I don't have them often, I do know how I like them. And I don't think many people like them as they were like here. At least that's not what I get from people who talk about brownies to me. Sometimes they do. Rarely, but sometimes they do. It has to stick to the top of the mouth, eh? And the ice cream itself, that could have been quite a bit more creamy. Overall, I didn't have the greatest sensations when it comes to the consistency or the texture on the tongue. Therefore, only 1 out of 2 available points. Taste-wise, I'm giving 2.5 out of 5 available points. The white chocolate curls that they had here in the swirls, those were, well, uneventful flavor-wise. Didn't really taste them at all. The chocolate base ice cream was way too strong, and so were the brownie pieces, or the cocoa-containing baked good pieces. I'm terrible at translating this stuff. Maybe I'm just... I do not know why I'm just not saying brownie all the time in this regard. Maybe I'm trying to be funny. I'm not. I'm the joke. That is the joke. Anyway, the chocolate ice cream itself, that was tasting okay, but not great. Not very high quality in flavor. It was just a bit... It's got that... It's not watery, but when you've got it in your mouth and it melts away, and you've got that feeling of emptiness sort of on the palate. That's what this leaves. Nothing bad in terms of aftertaste, none at all. At least not right now. But overall, it was just not supplying what I was yearning for, I guess, with this triple shock shadow. So overall, also the brownie pieces not really all that explosive when it comes to the flavor sensation. I cannot give more than 2.5 points, maybe 3, but overall it just tasted very mid. So yeah, 2.5 is I think appropriate here. Theme realization wise, I'm giving full points now, because we have, well, I don't know if we had a shadow in here, but we've got our triple shock. We've got the chocolate ice cream, then we have the brownie pieces, and we've got the white chocolate shavings in the swirls. So called it 3 different things now. But they gave us what we were, I guess, expecting, at least item-wise, mix-in-wise. Therefore I'm giving full points here. And in total, we therefore end up with a 6.5 out of 10 for the Stranger Things Scoops Ahoy Ice Cream Parlor Triple Shock Shadow. What a name. But this is now where I'm going to end this particular video. If you have a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that we're going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.